Have you ever been so tired, frustrated, discouraged, you just want to go to sleep and never wake up? The famous Old Testament prophet Elijah was there in 1 Kings chapter 19. I mean, he had just come off a huge victory over 450 prophets of the Canaanite god Baal, and then the wicked queen Jezebel put a hit out on him. She swore to her gods that he'd be dead in 24 hours, and she was mean enough to mean it. On the run for his life, he collapsed under a tree and prayed, "I've had enough, Lord. Take my life. I'm no better than my ancestors." In other words, I quit. And then he did the only thing he had the energy to do. He lay down and fell asleep. Elijah was done, discouraged, burned out, spent, out of the fight. But then he felt someone shaking him awake. "Get up," they said. "Eat." God had sent an angel and some fresh baked bread to strengthen Elijah. And he ate, and then he fell back asleep. And after another long nap, the angel shook him awake again. "Get up, eat, for the journey is too much for you." So he got up and he ate. Strengthened by rest and food, he traveled 40 days and nights to Mount Horeb, where he had an earth-shaking encounter with God and discovered a new direction for his life and ministry. There's a lesson here. The mind, the body, the spirit are all interconnected. What happens to one affects the others. Fatigue makes us vulnerable to discouragement. Discouragement feeds fatigue and drains us of energy. And hunger, well, it just makes us angry. God knew what Elijah needed: rest, food, a new direction. You know, sometimes the solutions to our problems are matters of great complexity. We'll need days or weeks, months, sometimes even years to unravel them. But sometimes all we need is food, rest, and some time with God. When the journey is too much for you, it's probably a good idea to start with the simple things. Do I need rest? Do I need food? Have I spent any time with God lately? It's not a sermon, just a thought.